Hello, guys. Well, hello, everyone. I'm finally getting around to trying to make this episode. I said Sunday, but I don't know why I said that. Sunday doesn't work for me to upload on Sunday. Like, the best time is to upload on days I have off, and today I have off, but I'm gonna have to go to bed, like, right after I upload this. Because I should have spent my day better. I should have done this earlier, but we're gonna do it now on the fly, but I kind of already know what I'm gonna talk about, or what I've been wanting to talk about for a while now, and that is, I guess I would title it, I don't know what to title it, but the topic it will be like how about like pushing people away or how it's not good for you. I'm gonna try and go into that. Generally not good for you unless it's like really bad friendship or something like that. Where to begin? I used to have this friend back in the day, during when I was on a writing website called Figment, Write Yourself In. I think I might have mentioned that in the first episode of this podcast, Hi Fellow Sneaks. And that friend, we chatted online on Figment, and we exchanged emails, and we emailed back and forth. We never did a video call or anything, but we were like friends. We were really friendly to each other online, and we communicated. And back in the day, I used to attend the church and religion and whatnot. And, I sorry if you're hearing things. I'm like in my parents are in another room watching. I think America's Got Talent or something. Sorry if you're hearing things. They might laugh or something or talk really loud. But I used to have this friend. They had their pen name. They went by Rain Leary, and we were like besties. I want to say we were besties, and they like ah, we were such good friends. I would help them, do my best to help them because at the time I was part of the church and they were struggling, and I was trying to help them and encouraging them, and they were really thanking me, and then they were telling me about how their day went. I would tell them about how my day went, and then was it 2015 or 16 or maybe 14 even? It was probably 2014. I lost my grandfather on my mom's side when I was 14, and that like devastated me a lot. It devastated me, and I became really distant, and I became even distant with them. I became distant with family and whatnot, and that just, I kind of was like silent and never messaged them back for like years. Like, I feel bad I feel really bad. I always feel really bad about that, and about this, but I was just like going through mental stuff. I was about to say the S word or whatever, but I was going through a ton of stuff, and I was just completely alone and just with myself and with, I would say, like my demons or my darkness or whatever. Just alone. I would get up in the middle of the night and just be alone and just think about my grandfather's death and blame the Christian God and whatnot for it. And amongst other things, like I struggled with other things. I don't want to go into those things, other sins per se, because I was still like a religious kid. And I don't know. Maybe if I think it would have been a lot better if I had communicated what was going on, and not just been silent and didn't tell them. I should have communicated what was going on, that I was struggling personally, but I didn't want to, I guess, look weak or something, and I was just completely alone with myself, and that destroyed me. So, and they were like my bestie at the time. I should have like told them, and so there was like I destroyed basically a friendship because I kind of just never talked to them ever again after that. I mean, I did find out about them later on, after Figment fell. I did find them like years later, but then the every time I try to approach them and like message them again, they message me back, but then they disappear. They disappear this time. I think because I when I do message them and they message me, it does bring back memories or something, probably, of our encounters in the past. They're probably angry and sad that I like left them when they were hurting. So it's completely just horrible. I mean, yeah, it was completely horrible. I feel so bad. But yes, so that is why I wanted to talk about that, because I'm trying to give a reason why you shouldn't push people away, even though I, I wouldn't say tendencies to do so, I guess, or something. I've made choices to push people away. Part of it's like my mental health and like me making decisions, my choices or whatever, and it's all bad. So, and I would encourage you to, at least if you're going through a tough time, or if you know they're going through a tough time, to reach out and help. Try and help in any way. Like, say hi every day. Like, I mean, I didn't do that, but I definitely needed that, and I should have probably have done that at least. Say hi, how are you, to them, not just ghost them for like 2 years or 3 years. So it was really unfortunate. There was another group of friends who I met in my late high school years when my family joined a thing in our area, some Christian high school group for Christian young adults. What? Whatever, I don't know. And we became friends with some people. Multiple people. There's one family that we're really good friends with, that we still are friends with to this day. Another group of friends, there were these two girls, and there was there was a moment when there's two sisters. One of them had a crush on me. I sort of had a crush on her, but then when I felt it coming, I distanced myself, because personally, I know me, and I am not ready for a relationship. And I never, one of my promises, long time ago, when I was really young, me and my two brothers, my older brother and my younger brother, we made a promise never to marry or date. They don't remember this promise, but I do. Like, I vividly remember making this promise with them. We were really young, like maybe I was probably 6 or 7, but we were really young. We made this promise. They don't remember the promise, but I was like, it's good. But anyway, so that's a promise I made, never to date or marry. So I'm not ready for a relationship. B, I made a promise a long time ago never to date or marry. So I distance myself from this person. And that means basically not messaging them at all, basically just, and like thinking thoughts to help me break this crush that I like have on them, to thinking unhealthy things, I would say. I'll leave it at that. But I guess I would say don't do that. Just say you're not interested or something. I don't know. Say you're not ready or something. Like, stop being silent. Don't do it how I handled it. That's, I guess, what I want to get across. Don't do what I did. Stop being a jerk. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I pushed that person away, damaged that bridge. We kind of rebuilt the bridge of friendship and whatnot. Anyway, I would say, yeah, we kind of rebuilt it. I burnt it down again. My gosh, I burnt it down again. I was, again, like, remembering my grandfather, and then remembering Christina Grimmie died and whatnot. I was going through some shit. Oh, sorry, I said that word. I did not mean to say that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was going through some stuff and pushed people away. Not just her, but other people. And so don't do what I did. Um, no, yeah, my phone just turned, like, the screen turned off. I'm gonna just type the thing to really quickly see if it's still recording. Okay, it does. Okay, I'm just worried that it's not gonna record. I'm gonna just be talking aimlessly in the sky, aimlessly towards the ceiling or something. But yeah. So don't do what I did. um, maybe I should title the podcast that "Don't Do What I Did" or something. Um, I had I made a group chat. I've made group chats. I've made like Facebook groups. I've tried with different friends, and I pushed them away. And pushing away people sucks for both parties involved. It's gonna hurt people. Like, this is not the case for everyone. Like there's obviously gonna be like toxic friendships that you're gonna have to cut and stop. Toxic people you don't want to meet with. But in my case, a lot of the people that I have pushed back or pushed away are people who are generally like nice and loving people who are friendly. A lot of them are Christians and loving and like religious people, but most of them are Christians. And so being a non-Christian now, I definitely find it way easier to push people away. And so maybe yeah, that's another reason why I haven't rebuilt a lot of the bridges with other friends that I've pushed away. Like I pushed when I used to be part of a Bible study, and I sort of left that like maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago, probably 2 years ago. I don't think it's been that long, maybe three. But I was part of a Bible study, and then I was like, "Hey guys, I'm like out basically. Like I'm gonna not attend." And so the one, but yeah, so the one family we met through the Christian group, I sort of stayed like friends with them, but most of the families from the Christian group in our area, I like totally distanced myself away from them, totally cut ties with them for the most part, never messaged them, like only like a few times here and there, and like never really talked to them, tried to never really talk to them ever again. Funny thing is, I did start attending the Bible study again, even though I'm a non-believer nowadays. I started attending the Bible study. And funny enough, my little sister is dating one of the people that I pushed away. Like one of basically one of the families. So, drama for another time, I guess. We're gonna go on a vacation later this month to go over to that family's house in another state, and so that's gonna be kind of interesting because there's gonna be a ton of people that I like pushed away and didn't talk to, didn't message that much. So it's like it's kind of awkward, especially for me. I don't know about for them. Maybe they like I don't know Christians. They go like forgive me or whatever. But like kind of weird. I'll just leave it at that. It's kind of weird. So anyway, there's been other people in my life, like I pushed away my parents a few times, like, oh, there's a lot of things. Basically, don't do what I did and push away a lot of the good people in your life. Like, examine your actions and who they are before you push them away. Especially if they're, like, really good for you, giving you good advice, or, like, really nice people. Like, don't push those people away. Push out toxic people. I've actually not encountered that many toxic people. And I would say the only real ones that are real, maybe one or maybe two. I say the only real one that I've ever really encountered would be at work, and they were. I think the only real reason they were kind of being mean to me, because they weren't mean to me in the past, was because they had lost someone in their family recently, and so they were probably stressed and whatnot, and so they were actually being kind of snappy a little bit with me, and that created drama in the workspace in my workplace, and so I would say that would be like the only real toxic, unless you count the customers every now and then. But I don't really count them because they're just there for a day and then they poof, they're like gone for like days on end, and then maybe they come back or maybe they don't. I don't know. But only real 1% really had to be around that would consider toxic. But then they weren't, and I wouldn't even say they're a friend or whatever. They were just a workmate or whatever, employee or fellow employee. But so I've only really had healthy friendships in my and like people in my life for the most part. But yeah, so don't I just want to stress that don't push the good people away. Keep them and hold on to them. I still want to I still want to make amends and like message Rain and again, but they've been they distance themselves whenever I message them, or they don't see it, and then I message again, and then they do see it and they reply. I want to rebuild that bridge. They've been kind of closed off. Maybe I should message them again after this. I because I really want to reconnect with them. They were a really nice person. We were really nice to each other, and we were really good friends back in the day. Best friends. Yeah, maybe that is what I will do right after this. Maybe that is what I will do right after this. Is we go and message them. Maybe that is something we should all do or something. I challenge you. No, just kidding. No, but yeah, I guess that's mainly what I wanted to talk about. I mean, I probably could have trying to gone deeper, but I need to get to bed also because I horribly timed this episode of my podcast. Woo-hoo-hoo. On my day off, but I have to work tomorrow, and I work the gulag or the graveyard shift. Wahaha! Have to get up early. So I think that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end it here. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night or whatever time it is. I am gonna upload this, then head to bed. Or, sorry, upload this. Yeah, upload this and head to bed. Or, wait, whoa, what am I saying? Upload this, message Rain, then head to bed. I'm going crazy. Okay. Anyway, good night or good morning, wherever you are.